What am I like, bull in a china shop this morning? Listen, where have I been for the last 2 weeks? Hiding from you all. Not even going to go into that. Well, actually, we are going to go into that. Last week I didn't do a video. And I didn't do a video because it was the first week I went up in weight. Now, when I say I went up in weight, I'm not talking I went up. Let's recap. 2 weeks ago it was 199.4. Lowest it been. Still hadn't hit the 198.4, which was, you know, the absolute comparator to last year. But it was as near as damn it. So, to all intents and purposes, I'd taken off all the weight from last year. So that was 2 weeks. That was 3 weeks ago. Last week, no, that was 2 weeks ago, and then last week, yes, I was supposed to do a video, and I didn't do a video because I went up to 200. So I'd gone down to 199.4. I'd gone down as far as 199.2, and you know, and then by the time I came to do video day, I was up to 200, and that was the first time. Even though, you know, you wobble in between the week between the videos, it was the first time when I had, by the time I got to the Friday, that had gone up. So I was disgusted. And there was no reason for it. Look, it's fluctuations and stuff. And I was stupid. But I just couldn't face doing a video saying I'd gone up in weight. So, I mean, and for all the, you know, for less than £1 as well. So I was stupid. So I didn't do it anyway. And then I got to the Saturday and had a cheat or something like that. And anyway, look, the point is I didn't do the video and it was for a stupid reason. So here I am today. Last week I was in Boston all week and I did not hold back. If a carb put itself in front of me, I hoovered it up. I mean, bread, fruit, alcohol, plain food, anything. I ate anything and everything. Oh, it's pasta. Anything and everything that was put in front of me, I ate. My eyes look terrible this morning. I'm absolutely knackered. Obviously, I'm still sort of on the old jet lag thing, but I could fairly go back to sleep, but I've got to persevere and just put the days in right now. This is Saturday, by the way, so I am actually a day late for this week's video. And I did think about not doing one, but I thought, no, this is it. This is our contract. I'm holding myself accountable. You guys are watching, and I owe it to you, and I owe it to myself more than anything to do these videos. So here we are. So what's today's weight? Well, first of all, cheers. A lovely bulletproof coffee. There's about 45 grams of butter in this. Oh God, I have missed those butter. Oh, those butter coffees. I've missed that. I had pizza last night as well. Anyway, look. Today's a new day. It's a new start. And it's the new start of our week because I'll do a video on Friday, and so it's Saturday to Friday. Is our diet week. So I'm going to go on a fat fast this week as much as I can because I've got to get myself back into ketosis. Probably going to have a couple of shakes a day and a bulletproof butter coffee, and just get the carbs right back down again to under 20 grams. Now, if I have 2 of my shakes, do you remember I'd started this whole thing on the shakes? Look, I can even see my face is getting bloated again. Even just a week of carbs and my face is up, all bloated. So 2. I'm pointing that way because they're in a box in that room. Oh, look at there! Look! There's Jigglypuff again. I'm sick. That's ridiculous. Anyway, in there in a box, there's all those shakes. 2 shakes would give me 26 grams of carb a day if I had nothing else, and protein and stuff. So I think I'm going to do 2 shakes and then just the fat from a butter coffee. If I persevere through that all week, hopefully, and maybe a wee bit of protein and stuff, but hopefully that'll get me back down into ketosis by the weekend. So hopefully by Friday's video, I might do a wee pea stick check, see how we go. As regards goals, so how did I do? What am I'm at 204.8. So there's roughly about 5 pounds on in the last 2 weeks. Now this is what happened last year, and I want to sort of take this back a little bit and tell you what happened. Last year I was on the VLCD, the very low calorie diet, and I was trying to do it for charity as well. I was trying to lose a certain amount of weight in 10 weeks. I was putting pressure on myself, but I got down from 210, last year's high was 210.6, and I got down to 198.4 in about 10 weeks or something. So that was, in fact it wasn't even, it was about 4 weeks. Anyway, that was to the lowest last year. Then I went up within about a week or so, and I've got them on MyFitnessPal. Within a week or so I went up to 201, then 204, then 205, and I kind of stayed at 205, and I didn't really go back to MyFitnessPal again until November last year. So between May and November last year, I went from 205 pounds to 215 pounds. And then between November last year and February this year, when I hit my highest, I got up to 215, 216 point whatever, 215.8, call it 216. So we're on that little cusp now, okay? From me getting to 199, now I'm back up to 205. So I'm at a crossroads, because here's the thing, guys. If I went from 210 to 215, like as in a year, I put up, not forget about the weight I've taken off. I went over. What's going to happen this year if I go down that track again? Am I going to go up to 220? If I start eating again, I will go up to 220, because I'll go over what that 250 was, and I'll go up to 220. And that's not happening. And that's why I'm doing these videos again. I've got myself to get, I've got to get myself back on track. So this week is all about getting, no weight goals. It's just about getting into ketosis. For goodness sake, if I get down to 203, I swear I hoped I'd never see 203 again, but look, that 205 to 203 it's a psychological thing. But if I get anything below 203, well, look, there we are. We're starting to get back on track again. And if I get down to 199 in the next couple of weeks, then we'll have put Boston behind me, and we're back on track. The other thing is now it's getting a bit cloudy out there, but it's starting to be a lovely, beautiful late spring at the moment. So what I'm also hoping is to really indulge in a lot of salads and stuff. And I'm not going to scrimp on things like tomatoes and whatever, I'm not going to keep it completely sort of spinach and mince kind of thing. So I'm hoping to experiment out there a bit in the old palette to see what I can sort of keep myself going with. And obviously my coffees and stuff just keep me going. Like breakfasts that I had out there, they were keto friendly breakfasts. I didn't have any bread and whatever, but it's things like on the plane or in the BA lounge. It's all very carby. And I knew I was going to do it. Look, go back 2-3 videos ago maybe about 6 videos ago, when it was around about my birthday or something, and I knew I was having a cheat. So I cheated because I knew I was having a cheat one day, I cheated the whole way up. And that's sort of the thing I kind of had all last week. I knew I'd have a cheat on the plane, because, you need to eat in the plane or whatever, and I wasn't going to really starve. And the thing is, this is my wee Kenwood smoothie, okay? This is what I blend all my wee butter coffees in, okay? I can't take that on the plane. I can't even take it with me. So I'm sort of stuck. Anyway, look, I'm not even going to try and excuse myself. I did what I did. Did I enjoy it? Well, I had some lovely dinners. I really did. I did enjoy myself. Overindulged in the wine, because I'd had 8 weeks or more with the odd glass of alcohol, but not at like a regular occurrence. And it hit me like a brick. I honestly, I feel really puffy all over, really bloated from having been on the carbs. There's only one good thing about eating carbs daily or whatever it is you go regular. Whenever I'm on my keto diet, I maybe poop. I know, look, too much information on a Saturday morning, but to hell with it. I poop maybe once a week. And there's nothing more nothing more satisfying than a daily clean out. Do you know what I'm saying? But so I'm going to have to get back used to that. So I'm going to have to do a big clean out. That's why I'm going to do the butter coffees mainly for the next couple of days. I don't think of any meats or anything defrosted from the freezer. I've got some spinach and stuff there. I might do some spinach, cream spinach. I have a wee bit of Greek yogurt and stuff to use. So I might do something like that just to sort of clean out the fridge, as it were. And then in between just stick to the butter coffees, and that will be like a bit of a fat fast. And you know, hopefully it'll be satiating enough that it shouldn't be too difficult to get back into ketosis. And I do fairly well get into ketosis easily. It doesn't take too long. Look at me, look at my eyes, look. They're half the size they normally are. I'm really struggling to keep my eyes open here. I look awful. My friend, hi Rachel. She says, Natalie, you use that camera like a mirror. And I do, because I can see myself. I'm looking at myself, look. Oh, I don't even want to look at myself. I look awful. Anyway, we'll go on from now. We're only doing short. Well, we'll say we short, and we're still up to 12 minutes, like, but still. I'm back, folks, okay? Appreciate the wee comments. Where's the updates and why have I not done one and whatever? And look, I'm here. You now know the truth. At a wee psychological gain last week, and that's why I didn't do last week's video, and it was stupid because Richard just came on and said, like, so what, I've gone up 0.8 of a pound. And this week obviously I've had Boston, and I should have told you last week that that's what was happening, and you know this is who I am. This is my life. We're doing these little videos. We've got a little mini contract between us that you guys keep me going, and I, you know, put out the wee videos. And anyway, this weekend's going to be tough because I've got to get the carbs back down. So we'll see how we go. I might even do something tomorrow or Monday just to let you know how it's going. And if there's any of that kind of keto flu and whatever that I'm suffering. Right now, honestly, it's just the tiredness. And I'll see. And, you know, oh God, I had a bag of mint imperials yesterday. Now, they were sitting there on the table, half eaten. My son obviously had a wee treat. And I took the bag in. Because, do you know what it was? It was because, I'm not back on my diet yet. I'm doing that tomorrow. So I've free reign to get out and pig out whatever I want today. And that included half a cheese pizza, deep pan one. Actually, it was bloody delicious. And I'm not a big pizza person. I would not thank you for a pizza normally. But I think it was the fact that it was just the cheese and bread. And because I'd sort of obviously got myself back into the carbs. But anyway, the mint imperials, I had half a bag of mint imperials yesterday. And I'm not talking about a wee bag, you know, like that. I'm talking about, the wee bags you get in Tesco's. So anyway, there's a lot of carbs in my system right now. A lot. So this weekend is going to be tough. So I think I might do a wee video either tomorrow or Monday and let you know, how I'm suffering. The penance that I'm paying now for a week of carbing out. Was it worth it? Yeah, of course it was worth it. I was out with colleagues and I was indulging with them, and I didn't want. Now, yes, there was a vegetarian sitting beside me, so he didn't have meat. But I didn't want to be picky with them or whatever. We were socializing. We had a lot of fun. The airplane food was nice. I have no problem with airplane food. The breakfast in the hotel was fine. I had a beautiful, my friend took me to this Taiwanese restaurant, and it's the place where you get 3 different wee dishes and a wee soup and rice and everything. And it, my God, the two of us were stuffed for $20 between us. $20 between us for a mountain of food. Again, I didn't scrimp. We were enjoying ourselves. And so no, I don't regret it. Am I going to regret it over the next 2 or 3 days? you bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna regret it, you know, getting back down. But there you go. There you go. That was my first experiment of coming out of this lifestyle for whatever reasons, you know. So look at that. Look at that. Oh, I've got to be skinny. Right, anyway. Thanks for sticking with me, folks. Thanks for caring enough to want to know where I've been. I'm back. We're on focus again. And let's just see what the next week brings us. So, love you all. Take care. Thank you. Bye now.